What I really appreciated about the Abrahamic Learning Intensive was that there are so many ways in which the ways we talk about Abrahamic religions comes in with a lot of assumptions. I think that sometimes we talk too much about how we are all very, very similar and just focus on those similarities, or times where we talk about how we're all incredibly different in ways that can feel really alienating. But I'm really drawn to the Jewish interfaith idea of thinking about interfaith dialogue as the experience of being a ger toshav. Being a ger toshav technically means being a resident alien, being someone who's in and someone who's out. And that's how Abraham describes himself in the biblical text. And Rabbi Soloveitchik says this is how we should be thinking about interfaith dialogue. We should be seeing our similarities and recognizing we're not all exactly the same. And I think that this program helped us do just that. I think we were able to find the similarities in concepts in art or in philosophy, but we weren't pretending to be all the same. This was seen even in our programming, where we went to a mosque on Friday, we went to a synagogue on Saturday, and then we went to a church on Sunday. The idea was not to just have all of these experiences simultaneously, but to really appreciate them, even calendrically, how different they all are throughout the weekend, because it's so important that when doing this kind of work, we're able to hold on to our sense of selves, even in our attempts at trying to get closer to one another. And I think that this space totally facilitated that. I was surprised at the ways in which I found a lot of camaraderie with a lot of my Muslim participants, especially when it came to women's issues in my religion and seeing the parallels in Islam. I also was lucky to even go to the parish of one of my Protestant colleagues there, and those were relationships I wouldn't have had otherwise. And I think that says a lot about the program. I think also having a chance to step out of our regular spaces of experiencing religion and interacting with others from different contexts is so important. One, to help each other in learning about our respective religions, but also in our own personal religious identities. I think that having to explain how one is in the world to someone who might not have the same reference points is such a different experience than explaining to someone in your community or in your place of worship. And I feel like there were many times in this program that doing so really helped refine my own sense of self and how I understand my own religious convictions.